Why is diversion up, your sales down, and retail sales down continually? Why are more women than ever going over the counter? What's happening? If you are getting free anything associated with the color that you're buying, that's what's making, one of the things that's making your color cost higher. So if you're getting free back bar, it's in the price of your color. If you're getting free education, it's in the price of your color.
We would have meetings on how not to take product back from you. That, restocking fee was designed because they know most of you won't argue. Our clients can return it to the salon, we give them their money back, right? They tell us it's professional, it's guaranteed, but we can't give it back. When I found out how it really works at that level, horrified. They'll sell you color that is out of your budget. You can't figure out why you don't have any extra money at the end of the month. It literally puts salons out of business. The most expensive thing in any bottle of shampoo is the bottle itself. Bottle, the crazier the shape, the more graphics on the bottle, the more expensive it is. The more expensive the packaging, the less quality is inside the bottle. The better it smells, the less quality the product. Fragrance is very expensive. And because we don't read the ingredients off the back, or can we? Some can. And because we can't scan the ingredients to know if this is a good quality product or a bad quality product, we buy package, smell, image, name. These people are not stupid. They do a hell of a lot more research with our clients than we do with our own clients. They ask our clients, why do you leave? Every hairdresser in this room, me included, you have lost so many more clients than you have ever kept in your career. We do more wrong than right. So basically, everything that you've been taught to date is wrong. Because if everything you've been taught to date was right, we'd have 8 out of 10. I've been a color educator for 20 years now. 20 years ago, the very first company that I worked for, you washed hair before you put color on it. Years ago, we had really strong color, really high in alkali. We had really strong products back then, and as the years went on, we got tube color, no ammonia, low ammonia, conditioning agents, cream developer. Then look what happened with styling products. Nothing works over silicone. You get it on the floor, you're gonna kill yourself. You need sandpaper to get it off the floor. What do you think you need to get it out of your hair? How can you color over that? But we do it. Local educators and your sales reps can't educate you. To educate you to this level, to bring you to date, takes knowledge on both sides, the technical and the business, to teach you how this works.
The power is in you. If you've built trust and have a relationship with them, you have the power to influence them because they trust you. And if you do a good job, they'll buy what you recommend, and if it works properly, they'll come back and buy some more. By the way, if you have everyone's poster up, and the posters that you have up are the ones that sell most of the color over the counter, which I don't know why you're doing it, that's freaking mental too. Let me tell you what color I'm using, so if you for some reason don't want to come here anymore, you can go to the supermarket and buy one, you can buy the color because you know what brand it is. Why would you do that?
Listen to every single color commercial you hear on television. Our fade-defying formula, anti-fade system, salon quality that doesn't fade.
If I'm a distributor selling you color, and I get you to rinse 15 to 20% out every time that you do a color, isn't that good for me? It means you're gonna buy more color from me. So why would I want to tell you otherwise?
So I know I'm gonna take the best quality color and shampoo and give it to salons because I care about them. I care about them more than all of the money over here. Sorry, stockholders. But I'd rather make less margin over here than over here.
It's in the magazines all the time. If you read the magazines, which, by the way, you got to be careful what you read in those things. For this reason, follow the money again. Every other page is what? Advertisement for some kind of product. So the magazine's going to tell you things that are going to be detrimental to those products or those colors or those companies? No.
One person in this room would feel completely comfortable walking into any salon in this town and getting a color and cut. So let me ask you another question. Why do you think people opt to go over the counter versus coming into salons? Fear! We don't even trust each other. You want to put a marketing campaign to get people in your salon? You don't even trust each other.
Most of the reactions that your clients get is because it's going on dirty hair. The second thing that you leave with from my presentation, if nothing else, is don't be late for your freaking clients. You can fix it like that, and it's the biggest reason they hate going to a salon. Straighten them out or fire them. They're costing you thousands of dollars, because what happens when they make you late? You're late for the people who are on time, who made appointments, and you piss them off. So you lose them to keep the one who keeps being late and aggravating you happy. It's great. It's mental. We do these things because we don't want to have the confrontation with the late person. So we put up with the crap from the 5 other people that were running behind on and rushing. Because this is what we do. We run behind, and then we rush, and then we run behind, and then we rush trying to catch up. And all those clients that are paying you good money, making their appointment, being on time, are feeling like they're getting screwed. They're not getting value for their money. So we're actually giving them reason not to come back to us. The 5% rule says 5% of the people that you deal with, no matter what you do, cannot be made happy. In the course of a couple of days, you service 20 clients. And the first 19, they love you. When you go home that night, who do you really, really think about? The first 19? Or the one? And you start trying to do things to avoid what you did or what you think you might have done, because you don't want another one.
I could give every single one of you $1 million, and 5% of you would complain. They ask our clients, why do you leave? What don't you like about getting your color done? Well, I go and I spend all this money, and 2 weeks later it's faded. Which, it's fading from products over the counter too. But I could go spend $14.99 on a color, so in 2 weeks when it fades, it's not as upsetting to me. I'm not gonna spend $60, $70 on a color and it fades in 2 weeks. I'll spend $14.99 and it'll fade in 2 weeks. And when I'm in the supermarket, I'll just pick up another one and do it again. We think like hairdressers. We don't think like clients. There should be no demi-permanent color. Demi-permanent color was designed years ago for that client. Back in the day, whole generation of women, the tail end of the baby boomers. High school boys color their hair. There is no more fear of hair color. What the hell are we doing? We buy a lot of BS, don't we? You mean there's still people in the country who put color on dirty, dry hair? That's so 5 minutes ago. That was 8 years ago. Now this is this part of the country, okay? Other parts of the country, certain states that actually have better education, and you have to renew your education, and everybody has to go. Here, we can't get you to come to education. Come if you want to. You don't come because you have to. So if there's something new and different, I only know that I'm going to get to a quarter of you here in New England, so why am I going to bother? I'm going to the states where I'm going to get in front of everybody. Does this make sense? This class that we're going to do here in Springfield, I'm telling you, it's going to sell out. It happens every time, so if you don't wait if you want to get in, because I hate having to tell people no that you can't take it. So if you are interested in, please do it. But I'm going to turn it back over to Leo. Did you get something out of today on both sides that was valuable to you and worth your time to come here?
Absolutely, yeah.